Hi everyone, thanks so much for being here. My name is Kat and I make houseplant videos here on Good and Plenty. If you just want to absolutely love this video, please consider liking it, commenting, subscribing, or following me on Instagram. All of these things help me grow my channel like a plant. I can only imagine when I titled this video or what the thumbnail was, so I'm sure you're clued into what we're talking about today. We're doing a repot with me and talking about some major life updates that I have going on. Yes, a breakup, a move, money, like the whole thing. I'll share what I can with you all. Yes, I got my clickbait in. Before I jump into my spiel, I guess, I'll share with you what we're doing. So I have two plants today. I have the Burl Marks that's variegated and the Syngonium Batik, and I'm going to be potting them up into terracotta. I have my soil mixture that actually came out really good. I'm happy with how this mix looks today. There's something satisfying about having a good mix. There she is. She's nice and chunky. And we're just gonna jump into it because I know that you guys are probably curious about what's going on with me. And I think I'm gonna start off with the Burl Marks. So yeah, I am single now, which is really weird to say. And I am an open book. I share a lot, but there are like aspects of this that I'm going to keep private, just mostly out of respect to Jonah and the fact that, you know, he has his own private life and I'm not going to overshare everything about us on the internet. I try to be really mindful about that and be like, you know, I'm processing some stuff as well. In a nutshell, we did break up. It's been a little while since we broke up. I actually wasn't going to be sharing this for a while. This is actually much sooner than I thought I was going to be making this video, but I just feel weird like trying to hide things. Like I have a bed up here in my office now. You know, I'm not hanging out with John, I'm not vlogging, stuff like that. It's not like you guys are digging for it, but I feel like I'm kind of like tiptoeing. I have to hide certain things and it's just weird for me. So I'd rather just get it out there in the open and kind of keep on living my life, I guess, and just be honest with all of you. We've been living together, so we both still live in this house. I broke up with him, T, but it's definitely like there's so much love and respect between the two of us. It was more of a matter of just, we've been together since we were 17. We have a lot of growing to do individually. And I think in some senses we grew apart, and you know what? It took a lot for me to realize that and to accept it and to act on it. But I think I know it's the right decision for us both, and Jonah is very, very respectful of that. And we've had amazing conversations around it and what we kind of like want for ourselves and for each other, and the best ways for us to support each other moving forward. So there is literally not one drop of animosity in this house. We are amazing friends. We really care for each other, and you know, it's not a messy breakup at all, thank God, which is kind of like why I've been processing it all right. Like so I was sick. I didn't lie to you guys. I was sick, but I was also processing my breakup. That's when I disappeared for a week. That was also going on. But overall, I've been managing. I'm trying to not like oversell a very positive story, you know, like I want to be real with myself, and some days are definitely harder than others, and breakups are so complex, especially once you start really intertwining your lives. If I'm not working, I'm figuring out where to live. We're dividing furniture, we're dividing like our banks. Like there's so much that goes into a breakup besides just the emotional aspects of it that are stressful. And I think I've also been really focused on that, which has been taking time away from Good and Plenty. Also, I'm gonna apologize. I'm gonna be all over the place with this video. I don't have bullet points or anything. I'm just ranting. First plant is down. She looks good. I'm glad I went with this pot. And now we're gonna do the batik or whatever, batik. Yeah, we're on great terms. We're not getting back together. That's not in the cards for us. It's not a break or anything like that. Like we have broken up, and there's just like a lot of respect between the two of us. So that's kind of the stance on me and Jonah. And yeah, I don't know if I have much else to say in there. I'm not really hiding anything, but honestly, I feel like that's everything that's important to share. Then, okay, so then the moving thing, obviously, if we break up, you know, that affects your housing situation. So originally, actually, I was gonna move. I found an apartment and everything, but then my landlord was like, no, you're not going anywhere. So Jonah's moving out, and I'm gonna be here for a few months, and it's gonna be really strange because I'm gonna have 3 bedrooms to myself. I'm gonna have so much space, and it's like, I don't want to complain about it because I'm very blessed that I will be living here on my own for a few months when I otherwise could not afford to do so. I feel like I'm gonna want people over a lot to kind of just fill the space. And then on top of that, like, I'm losing a lot of the furniture in the breakup, and because Jonah paid for a lot of it, and I don't have the money to refurnish the entire house. So you guys are gonna see an interesting phase of my life in the next couple months, and I don't know, I probably won't be hiding much from you guys, but I know that my house is gonna be a little bit funny looking. So I'll try to focus my time in my office. Yeah, I will be moving in a few months in the spring, but not yet. I am nervous to move all of the plants again. That's a big load on them, and I just got them slowly adjusting to this new house. That's a lot, and I actually reached out to Fern because I was like, oh my god, we're both going through a breakup and like moving so much in a short period of time while trying to juggle YouTube, and she was very, very sweet about it, but I couldn't not reach out to her when we had so much overlap. Yeah, that's the big T. I'm single, going through a breakup, we're on great terms, and I'm moving. There's one more thing I wanted to say before I don't want to make this too big and dramatic, but here, she's done. She's a little funny because she's growing very sideways because she was laying in the prop box, but I think we can make it work. And maybe I'll give her a pole or something. The last thing, well, I'll tell you what the last plant thing I'm gonna do is. It's not repotting actually, so I can put this away. So with the emotional rut that I was in, that was partially me being sick, partially me traveling, and now you know, partially the breakup, was my plants declined. So, woo! I kind of want to start over on some of them, and the Syngonium Pink Splash is one of them. If you watched my recovery video, you know this was one of the plants that got hit the hardest. I'm going to unwrap her, and I can just tell a lot of her foliage is on its way out. I'm actually just gonna go ahead and propagate her. I'm gonna propagate the whole vine, honestly, at all the nodes. Let's see. Honestly, the last thing that I wanted to talk about is a little bit corny and sappy, but I have to say it, and that is just the largest thank you could ever fathom is what I want to pass on to all of you. This breakup is not cheap for me, and it would never stop me from doing the right thing ever, but you know, that's just one of the realities of a breakup, is that it's very expensive. Putting a fresh deposit down on a new apartment when I just did that for this place is expensive. Getting furniture and then having to buy furniture again is expensive, and unfortunately, like, that's just a side reality of a breakup at the point that I was at with Jonah. And I wouldn't ever stay in a relationship to keep my comforts, but you know, now that I'm here, I realize how expensive it's gonna be, and I was doing my budget, and like, YouTube is saving my ass right now, and I just wanted to say, and that's I'm saying YouTube, but in reality, that's the support you all give me. That's the ads you watch, the merch you buy, the sponsors you support, literally everything. Just sharing it so that I get boosted in the algorithm, like liking my videos, commenting, anything like that. Like, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I like cannot even tell you how much your support has changed my life. Literally. And you know, obviously I do work on my behalf. I try not to expect it to fall out of thin air. So I am proud of myself as well for being independent and being able to take care of myself. But at the end of the day, it's you guys that I need to thank deeply. So thank you from the bottom of my heart times a million for everything. Like, I'm gonna be okay. And you guys have a lot to do with that. So thank you very much. I won't drag this on, but I wanted to say thank you. I'm gonna rinse this out real quick. All right, I have my water and now I'm just literally gonna plop all of these in here. I could use Fag, I just don't feel like it. So I'm gonna put them in here. I also wanted to say, like, so whatever friends are watching my video right now that know me in real life, like, I also owe them so much for just how they have been nurturing me right now and tangibly supporting me. Like, one of the things, because I mean, I've been in a relationship since I was 17, so there's a lot that, and this is part of, you know, why I'm excited to be single and independent for a bit, but there's like a lot of things that I've just never had to worry about. It's just funny, like these like silly little things pop up and I'm like, oh, how do I do that by myself? And my friends have been really, really wonderful for that. Like, if I need a ride somewhere, now that I don't have a car, they have my back. Alana fed me, my best friend. I went to her place and she fed me multiple meals when I was just too frazzled to cook for myself. And it just showed me like how incredible it is to have community, whether that's in real life with my friends or on the internet with all of you. So this is done. My little splash, my depressing little splash vase. And then I also have this, but I don't know, I'm kind of thinking to just leave her for a little bit. I'm kind of feeling lazy after doing all of this and spilling my emotional guts. I think I'm just gonna cut it here, call it a day. Thank you all so much for watching. I will try to share updates as they come about my situation. Again, the moving thing really cracks me up. I don't know how I'm gonna move all of them, but I will definitely vlog it for all of you. You guys loved the last moving vlog, so I will do it again. And yeah, I hope you all have a lovely week. Thank you all so much for supporting me. Like I said, I can't even process it sometimes. I'm not huge. I'm not saying I'm a huge YouTuber or anything, but just having the amount of support I already do is mind-blowing to me. So thank you again. Yeah, subscribe if you want to subscribe, like my video, all that good stuff. Help support me during my breakup. I'm kidding. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Huge thank you to all of my members. Thank you to O'Neill, Val, Katrina, Audrey, Louie, Heather, _B, Jacqueline, Linda, Michaela, Brooke, Daniel, Vanessa, Michelle, and Tori. You guys are the best, and I'll see you in my next video.